up, nerds? It's your boy J-Rod here, and I have just gotten back from the cinema from the Deadpool 2 premiere here in Sydney. This is your warning right now. Spoiler, spoiler, spoilers. This thing is full of spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled, you better leave now. But if you want to learn everything about Deadpool or just a recap of the movie from my point of view, this is very, very loose, okay? So, this is my Deadpool 2 recap in about 7 minutes. Let's go. Deadpool dies! Well, we learn that Ness dies by an accidental gunshot, and Deadpool wants to die so he can be with her in heaven, I assume. But he can't cross over because he has to do something good. So Ness says that he isn't ready yet and he needs to do something good. He needs more heart. So he joins the X-Men, and Colossus and Negasonic, well, we're just gonna call it Justin Bieber, join him. So they find out on the news that there's this kid, this mutant, and he's doing all this crazy stuff. His name is Russell, and they go over to try and save the day. Russell is having a dummy spit, and Deadpool learns that not all is well at the school or the orphanage that Russell attends because he believes that these guys are
pedophile.
Who's a pedophile?
He shoots one of them and then gets arrested and gets locked up in this sort of jail for mutants with Russell, and they wear these necklaces that takes away their mutant powers. Oh, and look really closely at the inmates. You might recognize one of them.
I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine.
He's got the tattoo of mutant on his forehead. I think it's him. Now, it's around this point of the movie that we learn that Cable has lost his family, and he travels back in time to, I guess, stop the guy that killed his family. So Cable is from the future, and we find him going back in time to the jail where Deadpool and Russell are, and I guess we discover that Russell, well, future Russell, is the one that killed his family, so Cable's going back in time to kill the past, the younger Russell. This plot reminds me a lot of Looper, or the Terminator. Back at the jail, Cable is after Russell, but then Deadpool managed to get the necklace off his neck and has this really awesome and funny fight scene with Cable. Cue the dubstep music. Now, during this fight scene, Russell learns that Deadpool doesn't actually care about Russell, that he's only doing this because it's the right thing to do. Russell hears it the wrong way and takes it the wrong way, and then learns that Deadpool isn't looking out for his best interests. Remember that. So Deadpool manages to escape with Cable. They end up rolling off the edge of a cliff. Really, really funny. Then Deadpool falls off a cliff, lands into some icy cold water, and I guess he dies, and he goes back to heaven where Ness is, and then he learns that he has to protect the kid for him to cross over. And he comes back, and then Deadpool decides he needs to form a team. He needs to form the X-Force. He puts an ad out on LinkedIn, and Terry Crews, Bill Skarsgård, some other guy, and Domino, they all join the X-Force, along with this invisible guy, that's super hilarious, and then Peter. Peter has no superpowers, and he joins the X-Force. Oh, and in the meantime, Russell makes a new friend in jail. He's locked away in this cold box. Apparently, he's the baddest guy in jail, and I have a feeling you know who it is. In pursuit of Russell, we see the X-Force jump out of a plane trying to land on top of this truck, trying to relocate all the mutants to a new facility. Some of the X-Force members, unfortunately, don't survive the parachute landing sequence. It's very hilarious. Check it out. And the only survivors are Deadpool and Domino, unfortunately. By the way, keep an eye out for the Invisible Man, his death scene. You may see a Brad Pitt in that. With an awesome car chase scene and an interference by Cable, we learn that Russell's friend in the cold box is none other than
Juggernaut, bitch!
But he looks so much better in this movie. After being ripped apart and Deadpool's lower half growing back, which mind you is one of the funniest scenes out of this whole movie, Cable finds them, and they both learn that the reason why Cable's after Russell is because he killed his family. But anyway, you already know that. They agree to save the boy, but Cable's only giving Deadpool 30 seconds to do it. If not, boom! Deadpool heads over to the X-Men HQ and attempts to get Colossus to join the team so they can go save Russell and make sure he doesn't do anything bad to the guys at the orphanage. I think it was an orphanage, right? Well, it's these guys, they were the Colossus is not into this at all and doesn't go with them. By the way, there's a little Easter egg on the taxi, on the top where they got the advertisements. Look out for Alpha Flight. Anyway, they find Russell and the Juggernaut looking to attack the
paedophile
with some awesome fight scenes. Then, Colossus comes to save the day and help take down the
Juggernaut, bitch!
As Russell goes to kill the main guy, Cable pulls the trigger to shoot Russell to stop this from happening. But Deadpool jumps in the way and does this whole bodyguard moment and tries to protect him. And he doesn't try, he succeeds, and Russell is alive, and Deadpool, with one of the longest death scenes I've seen in cinema history, it's very funny, Russell learns that he is cared for as Deadpool took his own life to save Russell's. Deadpool dies and joins Ness back in heaven, where Ness says to him, "You're not ready yet, you need to go back." Meanwhile, while this is all happening, Cable presses his time turner thingy that takes him to the moment just before they ambush Russell and the Juggernaut. Mind you, by the way, Domino is with them throughout this whole thing, but she doesn't feel as an important character as she's portrayed on the poster. And also in the trailer as well. But she's in there. She's there. Anyway, Russell learns that Deadpool does care for him without him having to die. Which is a good thing because, you know, they want to franchise this thing and they want to get a couple more sequels out of this, right? And the movie ends. It ends with Cable, Colossus, Deadpool, Domino, Russell, and the Indian fella. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, I can't remember his name. But they are the new X-Force. Oh, and there's an awesome mid-credit scene where Deadpool travels back in time with the time turner. I'm gonna leave that for you guys to check that out. It is very, very funny. Oh, and there's a nice little nod to the black suit Deadpool costume. Did you guys see it? It wasn't a costume, it's just that his red outfit was covered in soot and dirt. But I'm pretty sure that wasn't by accident. Well, there you go, guys. That was my Deadpool 2 recap in about 7 minutes. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the movie and give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't agree with me. By the way, did you catch the Stan Lee cameo? During the scene when they were abseiling down, you can see a graffiti mural of Stan Lee. Did you catch that? Let me know in the comments below. While you're at it, also check out the unboxing of my Deadpool Hot Toys figure, which I'm going to do tomorrow. It's been a while since I have received this, and I'm finally going to unbox it. If you want me to do some more recounts and reviews and spoilers on some future movies, let me know in the comments as well. Guys, enjoy Deadpool 2. I'm going to have to go watch it again. I will see you at the next one. Bye.